From a rising star on the global culinary stage to a haven of authentic flavours, Da Nang is officially on the Michelin map. But are they any good? Let's take a tour of the city's finest and find out. Welcome to our series Da Nang's Michelin Gems. Our first stop is Bánh Canh, a true Da Nang gem celebrated by the Michelin Guide for its authentic Vietnamese cuisine. Stepping inside, it's a cosy, welcoming space with a charming Vietnamese aesthetic. The vibrant colours and the many lanterns strewn around create an atmosphere that feels both traditional and uniquely stylish, perfect for a relaxed traditional dining experience. But the true artistry is on the plate. We were captivated by two dishes. The Car Lok Koto and their signature Bánh Xèo. The fish stew was an absolute revelation, a generous portion of fish and pork swimming in a savoury caramel gravy. It was the best I've tasted in Vietnam. A dish so rich and flavourful it commands your full attention. And their selection of Bánh Xèo? Perfectly crispy, light and filled with incredibly tasty fillings. Each bite was a testament to the kitchen's mastery. The service, while a little busy during the lunchtime rush, was warm and genuinely friendly, adding to the excellent value for money. For those seeking an elegant taste of Vietnam's rich culinary traditions, in a stunningly beautiful setting, Bánh Canh is a must-try. Welcome back to our series Da Nang's Michelin Gems. Next up is Bún Xèo Cua 39. This isn't a grand restaurant, but a cherished local spot. The aesthetic here is one of simple authenticity, a small unassuming shop set beneath a large tree, where the focus is entirely on the food and the company. It's a relaxed family-run atmosphere that makes you feel right at home. But the true star is the Bún Xèo, crab noodle soup, and I'm giddy from the rich umami and tangy notes. This is without doubt one of the best Bún Xèo bowls in Vietnam. The soup is beautifully savoury and mellow, and the bowl is generously packed with tender crab meat, flavourful crab cakes, and perfectly steamed crab balls. Every spoonful is a delightful burst of flavour that embodies the heart of Vietnamese cuisine. The experience is elevated by the incredibly kind and friendly family that run the shop. For a taste of local life and what is truly an exquisite bowl of noodles, Bún Xèo Cua 39 is unforgettable. Welcome back to our series on Da Nang's Michelin Gems. Today we're diving into a local legend, Bánh Canh. Don't be fooled by its simple street food aesthetic. This is a place where flavour reigns supreme. It's a Michelin selected gem, celebrated for its authentic taste and eat like a local experience. And there are lots of locals here today to confirm this. The star of the show is the Bánh Canh itself. This isn't your average fish noodle soup. This Bánh Canh features thick, chewy noodles, made from a mix of rice and tapioca flour, giving them a delightful springy texture. The broth is complex, rich and savoury, a perfect canvas for the generous toppings. My Dak Biet bowl is a visual feast. A massive chunk of tender beef, flavourful fish sausage and much more. And the little details are everything. The crispy pork crackers add a crunch, and golden quail, deep-fried dough sticks sop up that soup perfectly. They elevate every spoonful. The service here is faultless, and the atmosphere a true taste of local life, all with unbeatable value. Welcome back to Michelin Da Nang, your 1-minute tour of Da Nang's Michelin-recognised culinary scene. Today we're warming up with a true local favourite, Bún Bò Huế Ba Tuong, selected by the Michelin Guide for its quality and value. This isn't a fancy restaurant, but for over 50 years it's been serving a masterclass in this iconic central Vietnamese soup. This bún bò is a regional dish from the city of Huế, known for its complex and aromatic broth. And this one is a revelation. It's rich, spicy, surprisingly so, and infused with a deep, unmistakable flavour of lemongrass. Spicier than I thought. My bún cha, with its spongy, bouncy pork balls and tender beef, was a mix of textures and tastes. The portion size is big for just 40,000 dong, and every spoonful is rich and fresh, just like me. The noodles are perfectly slurpable, and that lovely sheen of orange oil on top is your guarantee of a perfectly balanced, unforgettable soup. Bún Bò Huế Ba Tuong is more than just a meal. It's an authentic, flavourful experience that tells the story of a city through its most famous dish. Welcome to this peaceful, almost hidden hideaway. Today we're stepping into a sun-dappled, Michelin-recognised spot that proves the best food is often found in the most unassuming places. Bún Bò Ba Roi. The first thing that captivates you here is the atmosphere. It's a peaceful little hideaway. When you sit outside, the sun filters through the surrounding greenery, creating a serene, almost magical dining experience. It's a rare moment of tranquility at the heart of the city. But we're here for the main event, the Bún Bò Đặc Biệt. While the Michelin Guide praises this spot for its good quality, good value cooking, I have found the true star of the show. The broth is light, a delicate canvas that allows you to season it to your personal taste. The real standouts are the ingredients themselves. This bún bò is a medley of textures and flavours. You've got tender slices of beef, perfectly cooked beef tendon, with a pleasant chew, and savoury pork trotter. The noodles are of a fantastic quality, absorbing the flavours of the broth beautifully. An experience like this is a reminder that an enjoyable meal isn't just about bowl flavours. It's about the quality of the ingredients, the atmosphere, and the simple joy of a perfectly crafted dish. And Bún Bò Bà Roi provides this. It's a quiet, delicious escape. Welcome back to Da Nang, where the Michelin Guide has been uncovering some of the city's hidden gems. And today we're at Mì Quảng, a place that embodies everything to love about Vietnamese seafood dining. The first thing I noticed is the aesthetic. A captivating mix of rustic charm, mustard walls, and vibrant energy. It's a feast for the eyes with fairy lights dancing in the trees. And the freshest seafood that you'll ever see right here in the tanks. But it's a busy old place, so expect to wait at peak times. But the food really does steal the show. I mean, take these juicy scallops, grilled to perfection. They're topped with a killer peanut and scallion oil that creates a beautiful fragrant contrast of flavours and textures. It's an absolute game changer in my opinion. And the black pepper fish? Faultless. The sauce rich and savoury. It has a subtle heat and a delightful aroma from the whole peppercorns. It's a masterclass in balance. The tender fish and the peppery kick work in perfect harmony. I'm giddy from the crunch of the individual peppercorns in the stew. To finish, I had the seafood fried rice. And it's much more than rice, perfectly cooked, each grain separate. And the seafood had a beautiful smoky char. It has a depth of flavour that's reminiscent of a high-end seafood paella. Mì Quảng seafood delivers on all fronts. A warm, inviting aesthetic, incredible value, and a culinary experience that's lively and buzzy. It's a Michelin-recognised spot that certainly lives up to every bit of the hype. Welcome to Da Nang, where the Michelin Guide has shone a light on its unique central Vietnamese soul. Today we're at Mì Quảng Quay Sua, a Michelin-recognised Bib Gourmand that proves the best food often comes from the most authentic and busy places. The aesthetic is simple here, with communal tables and a charming rustic vibe and a friendly uncle who takes your order. We tried two standouts, the classic Mì Quảng bowl and the incredible Mì Quảng Ca. The beef noodle bowl is a masterclass in balance. The rich puddle of broth, thickened with ground peanuts and spices, clings to the soft yellow rice noodles, and the juicy beef offers a perfect savoury counterpoint. But the standout here was the Mì Quảng Ca. The beef was great, but the fish is phenomenal. The fish, grilled to absolute perfection, gave me goosebumps. It was that good. A revelation. It had a salty, smoky depth and a powerful umami flavour that elevated the entire dish. At just 35,000 dong each, this isn't just a meal, it's an experience, a true taste of what Mì Quảng should be. What an absolute star. This place is a mecca for Mì Quảng as far as I'm concerned, and I can't recommend it enough. Welcome back to our Michelin Da Nang series, and this little gem is Bún Chả Cá Hun. Its aesthetic is pure, unpretentious Vietnamese street food. Metal tables, plastic chairs, a constant buzz of conversation and clatter of spoons. But the star here is the Bún Chả Cá Đặc Biệt, the fully loaded fish cake soup, and everything works together perfectly. The broth is rich and savoury, it's their own family recipe. The fish cakes, oh my lanta, tender, delicate, squishy. There's firm fish sausage and tons of succulent crab. It all works. Every spoonful is a revelation, a perfect balance of sweet, savoury and slightly tangy notes. For 50,000 dong, you're not just getting a meal, you're experiencing a slice of Da Nang's soul. That was an incredible bun ca, absolutely packed with fish cakes and sausage. And the broth was so savoury. Absolutely 100% recommend this place. It's an authentic taste that has earned its place in the Michelin Guide. Highly, highly recommended. Welcome back to Da Nang, where we're testing out the city's Michelin guide scene. Today we're at Mì Quảng 1A, a Bib Gourmand recipient celebrated for delivering exceptional flavour without the fuss. Stepping inside, you're greeted by a straightforward Viet family restaurant, and it bustles. While some online reviews might have you hesitating, I found the Michelin stamp of approval kinda well deserved. We delved into their signature Mì Quảng Tom Thit, a harmonious blend of prawn, pork and egg. And let me tell you, it was utterly delicious. I can't say this is my favourite Mì Quảng ever, but the broth is concentrated, savoury. It coats every strand of the yellow noodles and delivered a nice depth of flavour. The quality of the ingredients truly shines, especially the prawns. Their vibrant, almost neon hue promises and delivers an exquisite sweetness, perfectly complementing the tender pork and rich egg. I was a bit worried about some of the reviews for this place, but this Mì Quảng is gorgeous, especially these gorgeous little shrimps. At just 40,000 dong a bowl, this place offers incredible value for such quality and authentic experience. But I think there are better examples of this elsewhere. Xin chào friends, and we're continuing our dance through Da Nang's Michelin-recognized culinary landscape. And today's stop is the charming Bánh Xèo 76, a Michelin-selected restaurant offering an authentic taste of central Vietnamese street food. I love their open kitchen concept right at the storefront. Watching the skilled chefs craft each crispy pancake, fresh to order, is part of the experience. We sampled a selection of their famed Bánh Xèo. These savoury crispy pancakes filled with tender meats and veggies were quite enjoyable, but maybe less crisp than some I've had. The true revelation, the undisputed star of this meal, was the ram bếp. They're sensational corn rolls. Imagine perfectly seasoned, crispy little corn cigars, bursting with sweet and savoury notes. I could weep I haven't discovered these earlier. And the dipping sauce. Vibrant, sour, fruity and subtly spicy notes that elevates every bite. This combination is simply sublime. For just 86,000 dong, we enjoyed 3 Bánh Xèo, a generous portion of ram bếp, and a soda. It's exceptional value for a truly enjoyable and authentic dining experience. Bánh Xèo 76 is a good choice for anyone seeking genuine Da Nang flavours. The Michelin Guide is more than just stars, it's a testament to good food and great value. So let's try Thia Go, which earned a Bib Gourmand for its authentic Vietnamese cuisine. First thing I noticed, it's tranquil, a 2-storey oasis of dark wood, warmth and simplicity. I began with the classic Goi Kun, fresh vibrant summer rolls. Now these were tasty, each a Van Gogh masterpiece, packed with plump juicy shrimp and crisp herbs, all neatly bound in translucent paper. The richness of the accompanying peanut dip was the perfect. Next, a dish that promised a world of flavour, the mushroom noodle salad. While the portion was generous, I found the flavour a little subdued on its own. It required a liberal hand with the sauces to truly bring it to life.
The spring rolls are incredibly delicate.
But with a little extra dressing, it became, well, serviceable, an okay, satisfying meal. Does Thia Go match the hype? I mean, its menu offers a genuine taste of central Vietnam in a beautiful, calming setting. But I have had better, more tasty equivalents in the mom and pop restaurants down the street. In Da Nang, some of the city's greatest food is found not in high-end restaurants, but in humble local eateries. Bánh Xèo Tom Nhé is one such place, celebrated by the Michelin Guide with a Bib Gourmand for its exceptional value and flavourful traditional dishes. The atmosphere here is pure, no-frills Vietnamese dining. Vibrant, a little chaotic and bursting with life. I want to try their signature dishes, some authentic local cuisine, and I ordered way too much. The portions were generous, the prices were more than fair, and every dish was a revelation. The Bun Thit Nung was an immediate standout. The grilled pork with a perfect char and smoky flavour was exceptional. Then came the legendary Bánh Xèo, the sizzling pancake that gives the restaurant its name. This crispy golden crepe, filled with plump shrimp and bean sprouts, was a symphony of textures and flavours. A dish you roll yourself with fresh herbs and rice paper. And finally, the Bánh Hoi Thit Heo, delicate woven rice nets of vermicelli, topped with succulent roasted pork. The meat was tender and fatty, a masterful contrast to the delicate noodles. This one was a pleasure to eat. This is a genuine taste of Da Nang, and good examples of these dishes. Bánh Xèo Tom Yê is a testament to the power of tradition and the simple joy of truly exceptional food. If you're going to try just one Michelin-recognized restaurant in Da Nang, make it this one. Nhu Do is a serene, calming haven. Stepping off the bustling side street and into this tranquil garden-like setting, you're immediately enveloped in an atmosphere of peace, dark wood and understated elegance. It's an escape, a quiet corner designed for pure gastronomic enjoyment. My growling stomach led me to their signature beef Mì Quảng, and what a revelation it was. The presentation's on point, vibrant and appealing, arriving with a fresh bowl of salad and herbs. The broth, rich and complex, delivered an unparalleled umami depth, while the wide rice noodles were exquisitely coated, each strand a testament to the chef's artistry. The beef was remarkably tender and flavourful, and the beautifully marinated egg added a luxurious richness. It was, in every sense, a flawless rendition of this central Vietnamese classic. The word impress should just be called Nhu Do Kitchen from now on. It's a place where tradition meets tranquility, and every spoonful of Mì Quảng transports you to the heart of Vietnamese flavour. This is a dish I would happily savour every day. From the moment you arrive, you know this place is special. The dining space itself is a harmonious blend of modern sophistication and traditional Vietnamese charm. I ordered 2 quintessential Vietnamese delights, both presented with an artistry that matched their flavour. Bánh Xèo, this area's famous sizzling pancake, arrived beautifully crisp and golden, its delicate structure giving way to a rich savoury filling. A charming touch was the presentation of the rice paper, carefully rolled into cute little scrolls, ready to embrace the fresh herbs and pancake. However, I fell in love with the nem lui. These sizable pork skewers were an absolute triumph. Each tender piece was infused with the aromatic dance of lemongrass and fresh herbs, grilled to perfection, imparting a smoky, unforgettable flavour. The interplay of textures and the vibrant taste profile made it an instant favourite. What truly elevates Anh Toi is the combination of its exquisite food, thoughtful presentation and the warm, impeccable service that does anticipate your every need. Anh Toi is a must-visit in Da Nang. Its reasonable prices for such an exquisite experience mean a queue is often expected, a testament to its undeniable allure. Come early and prepare to be delighted. In Da Nang, true luxury isn't fine dining. It's found on a busy street corner where the air itself is an appetizer. Welcome to Quan Phu Hong, a Michelin Bib Gourmand establishment that perfectly embodies high-quality local Vietnamese cooking. It's aesthetic, unapologetically authentic, wonderfully busy and instantly welcoming. Here the star is nem lui, a central Vietnamese classic. Imagine delicately spiced minced pork, moulded around stalks of fresh lemongrass, then smooched generously by the charcoal grill until perfectly caramelised. But the real moment of magic? The perfect architecture of the roll. We wrap the smoky, beautifully grilled pork in crispy rice paper, alongside fresh pickles and vibrant greens. Then the signature dip. The nuoc mam here is a revelation, a perfect balance of salty, sour and that delightful kick of sweeter garlic. It really does elevate the entire rustic experience. Every bite is fresh, complex and intensely satisfying. You can taste the care and the constant quality that earn this spot its reputation. Quan Phu Hong, an unmissable authentic taste of central Vietnam.
Hey friends! Ever dreamt of Michelin-level deliciousness without breaking the bank? Well, today we're in Da Nang, Vietnam, at Bib Gourmand, a Michelin-selected Cơm Nhà, and it's an experience. Now, Cơm Nhà literally translates to home-style. Think of it as the Vietnamese equivalent of your grandma's best home-style cooking. Comforting, authentic and bursting with flavour. But Bib Gourmand isn't just home-style, it's home-style Michelin-style. And the restaurant itself? It's like stepping into a quirky museum. Everywhere you look there are fascinating Vietnamese curios and antiques. My mother definitely had this clock. I ordered 2 dishes. First up, the belly pork fried with fermented shrimp. The aroma alone, chef's kiss. The pork was melt in your mouth tender and the fermented shrimp, umami bomb. Seriously, the flavour was off the charts, so Moorish I could have eaten a mountain of it. The shrimp paste is everything here. But the real star of the show? The black pepper aubergines. Wow, the aubergines were perfectly cooked, soft and yielding. Coated in this intensely fragrant, biting black pepper sauce. It was the perfect balance of heat and savoury goodness. And the sauce. Drizzled over my rice? Pure heaven. I'm telling you, this dish is worth a flight to Da Nang alone. These are seriously good. Honestly, I was blown away by both dishes. Every bite was an explosion of flavour. And the best part, this incredible meal plus a soda cost me just 182,000 dong. That's well under £6. Bib Hin is an absolute must visit in Da Nang. Wait, there's what in my noodles? Welcome back, taste buds. Today I'm at a bustling roadside gem in Da Nang. A Michelin-recommended spot that's so popular you'd think they were giving away free hugs. And what's on the menu? Central Vietnam's legendary Mì Quảng, but with a twist. Let's dive in. So what's Mì Quảng? Picture this, thick chewy rice noodles bathed in a rich aromatic broth, topped with succulent shrimp, tender pork, fresh herbs and a sprinkle of crushed peanuts. And this place adds creamy egg yolks, pure comfort food. But wait, we've got a surprise ingredient today. Jellyfish. Yep, you heard me right. Now this seafood is something you'd avoid at the beach, but in Vietnam it's a cuisine game changer. Often added to soups, noodles and salads. It's like a hard gummy candy, chewy but with little to no flavour itself. It adds this delightful texture that absorbs the flavours around it. Dancing translucently around the noodles, unusual but inoffensive. The jellyfish is the quirky guest in the bowl who shows up just to keep things interesting. And this bowl is a symphony of textures. The creaminess from the yolk, the silky noodles and that jellyfish chew. And guess what? This masterpiece is a steal for the price. So if you find yourself in Da Nang, don't just take my word for it. Come grab a bowl of this magic. When it's tippling with rain and you're yearning for something warming and comforting, dive into a delicious bowl of bun cha ca. Welcome back, friends, to a very moist Da Nang. This Vietnamese noodle dish hails from the coastal city of Hai Phong. And when it's wet and miserable, there couldn't be a more perfect warming dish. I'm at a Michelin-recognised restaurant, and as soon as I stepped inside, the aroma wrapped around me like a cosy blanket. The broth? It's complex and savoury, with hints of spice that elevate the flavours, without overwhelming the palate. And trust me, it's not fishy at all. This restaurant is known for its fish patties, and wow, they're pillowy and packed with texture, making each bite a delight. That perfect soft but chewy texture. The rice vermicelli noodles are perfectly blanched. Soft yet slightly chewy, that's just how they should be. Now let's talk about those tuna steaks. They're cooked to perfection, easily peeling away from the centre bone, and a generous amount of fish too. Each piece is rich and flavourful, perfectly complementing the rest of the bowl. One surprise was the addition of young bamboo sprouts in the soup. It's been ages since I've tasted them, and it added a lovely fresh sweet crunch to the dish. On this chilly day, this bun cha ca experience feels like a warm hug. At just 55,000 dong for such a generous portion, it's not just a meal, it's a comforting escape from Armageddon. If you ever find yourself in Da Nang, don't miss out on this culinary gem. It's the best bun cha ca I've had so far in Vietnam. Today our journey through Da Nang's Michelin scene comes to an end, and it brings us to an icon of central Vietnamese cuisine, Mì Quảng Co Sao. This establishment earns its status as a Michelin selected restaurant for good reason. The aesthetic is genuinely lovely, a bright cheerful space, perched right by the Han River, offering a more refined setting than your typical side street vendor, especially when it's pouring with rain. The speciality of course is Mì Quảng, turmeric dyed rice noodles with a rich yet minimal broth. I ordered the dak biet, or special bowl, featuring a beautiful arrangement of boneless chicken, shrimp, pork and a quail egg. Visually it's flawless. The individual elements are cooked to perfection. The proteins are tender, the fresh herbs are crisp, and the rich starchy broth coats the thick noodles exactly like it should. It's solid, precise cooking. However, a review must be honest. Compared to other Mì Quảng in the region, the flavour profile here, to my taste at least, just lacked a certain oomph. The rich savoury punch that I crave in this dish was a touch subdued. The noodles are perfectly cooked. It was perfectly good, technically well executed, and remarkably affordable at just 65,000 dong. So the search for Da Nang's best continues.
And don't forget to like and subscribe for more global food adventures.